the book of Daniel when he was kidnapped with his friends for like 3 years, and Nebuchadnezzar gave a command that they had to be fed with the same food of the kingship, and Daniel kind of refused to it, and he asked to the cooks that they would cook him kosher food. I mean, meaning just like grains and perhaps rice and beans and something like that. I was wondering because I would assume that this food that he requested was not cooked in a kosher way, and yet he managed to stay spiritually strong for these 3 years that he was fed this food. So I was wondering, can we imply from this that it's not like it has to be a rule, but perhaps food that is not, food that is originally kosher from its origin, but is not cooked in a kosher way, yet still has like lesser from being packed spiritual upon the person compared to the food that is not kosher, such as pig and so on?
I think I learned it a long time ago. I have not reviewed the Daniel, but the way I remember, he did not eat these cooked foods. That's what they offered him, but they refused. They actually ate seeds and nuts, like sunflower seeds and other seeds, whatever, edible and nuts. That they did not eat anything cooked. The way I understand. Right. So this non-kosher taste would not enter into them. So it is not allowed. Well, one of the prohibitions is not allowed to eat food that was not cooked by a non-Jew. Forget about it, even if it's 100% kosher. You understand? So this person, for example, non-Jewish lady came and you said, please cook rice for me. So he's a rice, like a kosher rice on this shelf. There is saffron. There is a nice spice saffron, right? Like with this, right? The salt, he's a water, he's a pot, he's a oven. So okay, you know what to do. I'm going to go for work. To work. So I'm going to come home. Just when it cools down, put it in the refrigerator, and you may go. So this rice is going to be 100% forbidden to us. Right, even though she cooked only rice, only with saffron, with the salt, with the water, everything was in our kitchen. She did not come with anything like a pig spice or something. No, so it is forbidden because it was cooked by non-Jew. It is a food that is respectable food that is fit to be served on the table of the kings. On the table of the king, right? So it's not allowed to eat 100%. So forget about non-kosher stuff.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome. So kosher, not kosher is a secondary in this case. Okay, what else?
So would it make sense to say that food that is kosher but is cooked in a non-kosher way is equally dangerous as non-kosher food?
So if we have a different prohibitions. So let's not mix them up. So one of the prohibition food that are cooked by non-Jew, right? So that's it's a rabbinic prohibition. Just okay, it's not biblical. It's a rabbinic prohibition. So so we don't get so we don't become too familiar with each other and get married. So, but when somebody says produce on a massive scale, right? Massive scale, like I don't know, chocolate candy or something. So nobody's making chocolate bars like manually. But of course, it's in a factory. They do like a huge machines and like assembly line. This like they put the wrapper, this that nuts combined. I don't know, all of these beautiful things. It's all automated, right? So it's all automated. So basically, in this case, there is a non-Jew who actually does it, right? Of course, there is non-Jew who supervise, but he's not cooking. You understand? So these foods would be allowed. So not because they're not cooked by individual, but they cooked by machine. So in this case, yes, in this case, we need to check only for ingredients. So that's why, of course, there is there are many kosher foods. Of course, there is not. It's not Jewish establishment, not Jewish factories, right? These rabbis or whoever, they go. Usually, you should be a rabbi. Not necessarily, but most preferably, right? You have to have some degree in chemistry or like in all other science, right? In order to understand the process, some knowledge about the food industry and stuff like that. So, and they go and check and make sure that the whole process. So they supervise the process from the beginning to the end. They look at all of the ingredients from all of the suppliers and they certify that these ingredients are kosher and the process is, the procedure is kosher and nothing else is being done on this specific line, or whatever is done is also kosher, because sometimes they would use this huge factory as they would rent, right, or send them orders. So one order came for, I don't know, 5 tons for this candy, kosher candy, and for a 17-ton order to the holidays for not kosher candy. You understand? Whatever, they have gelatin in there. Okay, right? So possible, right? They have this is candy factory, so they can they cater to do any candy, whatever you want, they can do. So in this case, yeah, our rabbis cannot certify this factory. You understand? So because why? First you process everything is kosher, but after that there is a possibility that the next order they can take, which is going to be not kosher, or they have to sign the paper they're never going to process something not kosher on this line, right? For example. So in this case, we're looking only into ingredients. So all of the ingredients, all of the procedure is kosher. So 2 different things, separate things. But if somebody is manually working, like in the kitchen, that's forbidden if it's done by a non-Jew. What else? Understood? Was it clear or is something not clear? So let me know, please.
Yes, I think it's okay. Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay, you're welcome.
So yeah, I don't see more questions on the board, and I don't have any questions. Any more questions? Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay.